Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to the Atlas of Worlds of Path of Exile. Today we're gonna run the Arachnid Nest, another tier 8 map.
Man is not the only beast to bend nature to its will.
I forgot he always starts talking. We have a number of mods. Elemental Equilibrium, Temporal Change, monsters with extra damage, 21%. They also deal 70% extra damage as fire. We get a bunch of extra quantity, rarity and larger pack size. Resistances are okay, but temp change means we are slower than normal. Well, this seems to affect movement speed, not attack speed. Interestingly enough, our DPS are still at 7700. Also, damage over time effects are gonna have more effect on us. What? So far, seems okay. Well, our golem is not too happy with this. Well, so there is a variety of elements popping in and out. So, because of course elemental equilibrium gives monsters 50% more resistance to the things, or less resistance to the elements you don't hit them with, and 25% more to the elements you do hit them with. We're mostly doing fire damage, so it's just gonna work to our disadvantage. We are leeching. Golem is dying. But in the end we do manage to make it out. We are in a bit of an interesting position here because we're just alternating between different mobs. And the fact that they are slowing us with cold damage really doesn't help. But that's not, heavy strike. I think I do have enough heavy strike gems already. But just can't help myself picking it up. Using little choke points like this to just funnel them to me does help me. I mean, if we are at a disadvantage, then well, using every little bit of advantage you can will help you. On the other hand, we need to have a reasonable amount of defenses. Good. Ooh, Ashen Woods. We really do have to recast our golem quite often. I suspect temp change in combination with poisonous mobs is going to be interesting. Because then they will all be doing a damage over time component in the form of poison, which is going to linger longer than normal. We've been actually let's keep sticking with the left hand side of the wall thing rather than just zigging and zagging all over the place. Though seeing monsters, I do have to kill them. I just can't help myself. So, Totem here, just to help out a little bit. Go back here. Flicker Strike, that's one of the movement skills, movement / attack skills I don't think I've ever actually used. Should at some point use it as well. Okay. I am starting to lose control of how I am moving across the map just because I am following my blades rather than any specific direction. I will have to pay for this in terms of backtracking later on. But yeah, if there's monsters, then you don't run away from monsters. That's just not how it works. Okay, and then we'll just paint in the little bit of unexplored area over here. Just use our damage flasks over here to just deal with the yellow. Most of the regular mobs you don't really need to use your damage flasks. Against tougher mobs like yellows and uniques. It's good to get into the habit of using them, I think. They also tend to output a little bit more damage than normal, so the damage flasks, of course, that's Atziri's Promise, and the Silver Flask over here. No, they also have a defensive component, Leech for Atziri's and the Chaos Resin for Atziri's. And the Silver Flask, of course, giving Consecrated Ground, which gives you 4% life regen per second, which is quite substantial. And for us, that's about 150 health per second extra. And okay, we can move this around. We can work this. Also, someone really doesn't want to let us go here. So. And then we suddenly end up back where we started. Oh, also, there is lore here. A memory of home. Let's read it.
The raids have become an almost nightly occurrence. The neighborhood is changing. Septimus and his family have not been seen for a week, and I fear the rumors of the High Templar's secret trials and exiles may be true. High Templar Venarius is far more puritanical than even Vol, and has been vigilantly tracking down and destroying important historical texts and artifacts that he deems heretical. It seems as though he is also getting rid of those who own such items. He doesn't see that without history there is no progress, or he just doesn't care. I'm not sure which is more dangerous. I can't in good conscience let important information simply vanish. I have a responsibility to my family and to the world to ensure that the boundaries of knowledge are pushed ever forward, no matter the risk. As I left the academy this morning, blurry-eyed and sleepless, my daughter followed me again. I tucked her back in bed and kissed her goodbye. I worry about the world she will grow up in. There's a chance that I might survive living in exile, but she is still just a child. She needs me. I will have to be careful.
I'm still wondering if the Shaper is Zana's father or something. But we shall see. Got interrupted earlier. Hope we solved that. But this is yet another bit of the lore unveiled. I think that makes 3 now. 4? I'm slowly losing count. Eventually we will have them all, and then the quest will update. I am pretty certain of that. Because that's how it has always been gone. Okay, you are gonna die very, very quickly. Well, maybe I should stand on the other side, then use multi-strike to my advantage. Yes. Okay, you, yes. It really makes a big difference if you stand on the right or the wrong side of monsters when using a multi-striking attack. And I fear we really have pushed the boundaries of what we can store in our inventory now. Ooh, fractured. I like fractured. Fractured mobs explode in a lot of fun. Hey, let's do some portaling. So, Ashen Woods is a tier 7, we've already run that one. Well, it's always nice to get another map. So, they got the golem. Well, that's gonna be the last time, I suspect. And I keep trying to hit this button, because that's usually where my Quicksilver Flask is located. And I don't have any currency on me again, so we're gonna have to run this one. There's a white one. That was a bit of a rush, but nothing interesting came out, so it's good. I didn't waste any currency. Well, if you got a orb of transmutation or something, then well, you can always chuck them on. Like this one. How How are we? More than 50 mobs remain still. Of course, this being a spider map, Arachnid Nest, pretty certain the boss is gonna involve a big spider of sorts. The exact flavor of spider we will see when we encounter it. But I'm pretty certain it's gonna be a spider. There's quite a bunch of spider maps if this is yet again the case. In Jungle Valley is one, you've got the Arachnid Tomb, now we got the Arachnid Nest. I think there's only one actual spider queen in the game, is there? That's the one in Act 2 in the, well, in the spider cave next to the Western Forest. Ooh, they have frenzy charges. The web, a weapon of crafting. They're streaming in really conveniently here. I really like this. Okay. That's a really big mouthful. Minion and totem elemental resistance support. I think that might be one of the longest skill names in the game. Okay, 49 remaining. That's means we're getting closer. So jumping into large groups like that. No, things froze a little bit, my health jumped up and down a little bit. It's the kind of thing that eventually it's gonna backfire. That I suspect. Okay, so we're gonna port over there and have the fight. 2 monsters remaining. Well, yeah, spiders being spiders. There might be ads. A few. Oh, also let's put a portal here. Just to be sure. Oh, spiders keep coming. Hello, spinner of false hope. We keep our series promise up, of course, because chaos resistance. Final touch. Chaos goes up again. Just drink all the potions. Drink all the potions. And it seems like we did defeat the itsy bitsy spider. And got a lot of loot. Four mobs remaining. So that means there's some in here. 4. That's interesting, because there were 2 remaining when we went over here. And now there's 4. So did they escape the level or something? Spiders are spiders, they're weird. Anyway, we got ourselves a lore fragment and we defeated ourselves a spider boss. So the Arachnid Nest has been cleared. That points the way forward to the overgrown shrine up here, which has Acton's Nightmare as a unique tide to it. Barrows up here has also been revealed, so we need the barrows tier 8, and down here still need to do the Arachnid Tomb in a non-Zana fashion, and over here we got the Tropical Island. So Tropical Island and barrows, those are the next tier 8s, and after that it's gonna be tier 9 o'clock. Over here, the sextant we found last time, I did apply it to the catacombs. And it's nicely in range of the Val City and the shore as well. Unique bosses have 20% increased life, and the quality bonus of maps also applies to the rarity of items found, which is interesting. So if you get 100% more quality, you also get 100% more rarity, which means that you're now twice as likely to not find the rares. Well, that's maybe a bit harsh. No, rare things are really rare, so doubling their chance of finding them, it's gonna help, but it's not gonna matter all that much. But anyway, for now, that's it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.